So hello, this is Stellaris, and well, welcome to a new type of video for me. This is obviously Stellaris, as you can probably tell, and I discovered something. Well, no, I was basically going through the Stellaris forums, and I came across a post saying, basically asking, could you give away planets to a far stronger enemy to completely annihilate them? Sounds good. And yeah, I tried it. I've already tried it, and yeah, I found it successful. So I've reverted through a save, and I'm going to show you pretty much how you can do it and how overpowered this is. So here we have all of the planets I'm going to give away. No spaceports, no capitals, no buildings whatsoever. These are effectively economic dead weights of planets. They have nothing to gain here. And the reason for this is you don't want a fallen empire to be too strong 10 years down the line. Just if you're planning what I'm planning, you don't. Once you have your systems completely torched and ready to give over, it only now becomes a case of entering every single planet you're going to give up into the diplomacy screen. Here they are. The materialist. So let's give them a trade deal. I now need to enter every single system I'm giving up. So I'll be back in a minute once I've got that filled in. So I'm back, and yeah, every single planet, 20 of them, in all of these systems, I've now entered into the diplomacy, and I'm going to basically give them over. At this point, the fallen empire has no idea what's coming its way.
Research complete.
Oh, and another nice side effect. By giving up those planets, research costs drop, and I get to have a research completed instantly. So here we go. They've now taken all of these planets. These ones too. I've also just brought the Awakened Empire into this section of the galaxy as well. So these guys are now threatened, these guys are now threatened, these guys are now threatened, and trust me, they are seriously threatened. Basically, yeah, I've brought this galactic superpower down into this part of the galaxy. So, what do we do now? Well, of course, we're after the ring worlds, two of them, and all these conquests up here. I want to bring them all the way down here into this area only of the galaxy, so that I can pretty much just control them. So we're going to declare war, and of course, district. Yeah, all of these ring world sections, and it's Bastion. Move on as well. 32 war score to grab all 5. All 5 ring world sections. And now we're going to basically go through this list here, media, and grab every single planet for ourselves. Shike, Yinin, and basically once again is this another case of entering planets to get what we want. Yarak. Not Garak, Yarak. There we go. Gozo. Ooh, there's 2 there, of course. And one last one. Over here. Castra. So yeah, 89 war score to take all the territory up here, which means I can get one system back. I'm going to take Intham. Here we go. 95. That's pretty much it. That's all I can get. Reason for that is basically just tie this bit of territory back into that. Should be able to shortcut around Myra and get basically link my territory. So confirm. Palarian Giant Slayers War. More name mod. Yeah. So now we're at war with an awakened empire. What do we do? We cheese it, of course. Split. We'll switch to this fleet now and split again. And split again. And we'll take this corvette and send it to Laram. There we go. And yeah, they do that. They replace all the pops on a planet with themselves. Unless, of course, that would lead to something, say, genocide. By the looks of it. So we've got this corvette here, and yeah, I'm going to skip this again. But it's just a case of sending each corvette, one corvette, to one planet. So I'll probably time-lapse this. So I got the first half of my bit done. I'll have to come back and check Taster, unfortunately. And that is the second half, which should be a lot shorter actually. You may have seen I did have a mistake of leaving station. Cyberx Alpha is in the space, so great. But yeah, I did make the mistake of leaving mining station one of the systems, one door. So I had to deploy my main fleet to kill that, and stop it killing my corvettes. But now on to this. So let's actually, since we can use the corvettes from before, and we'll deploy one to Myra. That's now all of our corvettes in action. These are all vanilla corvettes, by the way. And you, and you, and now you. And one corvette. And we're going to send this to Florham. So, yeah, let's continue with this, shall we? And since we have such a force excess down here, I don't think I have to bother with really splitting these up anymore. And Lazen. Yeah. There we go. And is that every single system? Apart from... hang on. No. That's every single system down there. So we have corvettes lined up for every planet, basically, at this point. Apart from, say, Huvis and Tista. Ready to find out what happens? Let's switch to this view, shall we? And just see... So, 14 days' time.
Construction complete.
Oh, that's quality shit. Yeah, I love it. So, yeah, right now we have this. Oh, sector's not. Oh well. Yeah, everything's gonna get event spammed now. So, ready? Let's just go back to this corvette view, shall we? 5 days, and let's go up to full speed, shall we? Fastest. Yeah. So now, yeah, we have these corvettes about to get underway. And once they reach their target systems, we should be good.
Construction complete.
Here we go, let's do it. And so just keep an eye up there in the war score. And we can also keep an eye over here at the outliner. Yeah, these aren't needed. No, yeah, so we already have one corvette in position. Now if I go and take a look at the Sehuvis system here, I can split this fleet up again. Do that 3 times. And yeah, you're still headed for that target. That one. That one. There should be one left. Oh, of course, we have to sell the game locked up. Yeah, of course. So, 22%. Let's just get all these lined up, shall we? Yeah. So at this point, we have all these planets we want to claim off of them. We have that lined up now, let's just leave it going for a minute. There's another one we had to look at again, remember? Enter orbit. You're already in orbit. 67. At this point we're still waiting for some to get into orbit of their targets. 82%. Come on, come on. Well, why are you being so slow? Oh yeah, you've got that monster waiting you. Oh dear. And make it to orbit. Without, yep, orbit. And we now have 100 war score just by blockading. Negotiate. Force demands. The best possible outcome. That was a war of, I'd say, 20 days. And zooming back in, we now have this territory up here. And yeah, we now have this territory up here. That basically their fleet has never left their home territory. The war's that quick. And now yeah. So for anybody who wants to now know, what patch 1.5 is going to change this. This will no longer be as possible a strategy in the next patch. It'll still be possible, just not be as ridiculously powerful. Namely, blockading is going away as a way of earning war score. You'll only be able to earn war score by occupying worlds, which has a minimum for a war like this of 5 per planet currently. It might be lower in the next patch, I don't know, as I'm not psychic. But I think I've shown that basically rigging this as is an extremely powerful way of getting extremely powerful stuff. I now have 10 Fallen Empire grade worlds. 1, 2, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I am really stuck in this. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Fallen Empire raid worlds. So there's only one Fallen Empire left on the map with its powerhouse planets left. And in case you're wondering how this Fallen Empire looks, say should we say 6 years down the line, bear for long load. And we're back. mostly. Come on, Stellaris, give me control. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, there we go. And we're now back. So, you wanted to know what this Fallen Empire looks like 6 years down the line. Their fleet power, without losing any ships, has dropped from overwhelming to inferior. That is the effect of having these 10 worlds only. Nothing else was really changed, same war demands, same everything. Only thing is that they moved their capital to Rundor rather than Myra, once I took the Ringworld section for this run. And yes. Yeah. So, 6 years time. Oh no, 4 years at this point. Yeah, I didn't intend to become a satellite, I accidentally hit the agree button. But 4 years time, War of Independence. This would be so easy. Oh, and I have this as well. This little jewel. This little gem. So yeah, that's basically how you can abuse the being nice part of diplomacy to completely trounce an empire that would overwhelm you otherwise. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've been watching this long, 21 minutes at recording, you really must have been really interested in that. I don't normally do this sort of content on my channel. I'm normally a Let's Player rather than a glitch finder, but when I found this one and tested it, I found it way too good to miss out on. I have to give credit to the original person on the Stellaris forums, I can't remember the name, who came up with this, as it works brilliantly. It will be nerfed horribly in 1.5, but it will still be possible. All you need is a stack of this per planet, and you'd be able to do it with these. But yeah, you'd still be able to annihilate a Fallen Empire. So, I guess in the meantime, if you've watched this far, you've clearly enjoyed my content. You probably appreciate some of the other stuff more though. Not really a bug or glitch finder, more a case of, here's this really funny thing well, this isn't the really funny thing I found. This is more a case of my normal stuff. It's generally just a general let's play. We'll go with that. I also am a Ramble Master Extraordinaire, so if you enjoy listening to someone go off on a complete tangent for 5 minutes, that's probably a very good place to find that stuff as well. So, like and subscribe down below if you appreciate this sort of stuff. It's a nice way of saying thank you for the content and I appreciate it. In the meantime, this is Phased, out.